Britney Spears' mother, Lynne Spears, is being super manipulative and greedy in court right now. And I wanted to provide you guys with a court update. But before we dive into it, I would like to mention that I posted a Britney video about 2 or 3 days ago, and it was age restricted by YouTube, which is so annoying and frustrating because I try my best to follow YouTube's strict rules, and I'm still getting crapped on by them. Like, they said that my video had nudity in it because Britney was wearing a crop top and low-rise jeans in one of the videos that I used. She wasn't nude at all. So it's super frustrating, and I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me like, hey Sloan, I can't watch your video because it's age restricted, and if you don't have an account you can't like get past the wall. And I'm as frustrated as you guys are, and I just wanted to mention that because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about how annoying it is on the creator side to deal with these little things, and you never get support from YouTube. So that's why that video was age restricted. There's nothing inappropriate in it. So Britney's mom has a long list of reasons why Britney should be paying for her lawyers when Britney never asked for her help. Trust me, I think it's great that Britney's mom wants to be on the right side of everything, but it took her 13 years to help Britney, and she just jumped in at the very end. And Britney's mother, Lynne Spears, has a ton of lawyers to pay. $660,000 is the bill that she's asking Britney to pay right now, which is just unreal. She takes so much from Britney already, and now she's expecting Britney to pay these fees. Britney's father is expecting Britney to pay his fees. It's just super messed up. Let's talk about some of the reasons why Lynne believes that Britney should pay these bills, and then we'll talk about Matthew, Britney's lawyer's argument against them. Lynne's lawyers claim within a month of them becoming formally involved, Jamie started going a lot easier on Britney. Lynne is taking credit for a trip that Britney took to Miami and claiming that her influence was part of the reason why Britney was allowed to go and take this trip that she should be able to take anyways. Within 3 months of Lynne Spears' formal involvement, Britney's medical treatment was drastically modified. Within 5 months of Lynne Spears' involvement, Jamie Spears resigned as Britney's conservator of the person. And then Britney was given the right to choose her own doctor. It's impressive. What Britney did is super impressive, but Lynne Spears cannot take credit for all of this. It's like Lynne is pretty much acting like there was no Free Britney movement. There was no public pressure. There weren't documentaries and people rallying. It's just like Lynne Spears is taking credit for everything, and it's super manipulative. Britney also never gave up. She continued to fight for her rights. So Lynne can't just sit here and act like, oh yeah, I jumped in and within a couple months everything was fixed. Like, where were you before that then? Oh, and there's more, because they're taking credit for the fact that Britney started working with Samuel Ingham again, her court-appointed lawyer who sucked, and then she was able to get her own attorney, and now she's ultimately free. And Lynne Spears and her attorneys are taking credit for all of that. Lynne's attorneys went on to boast about their relentless advocacy and even speculated that the status quo would have continued if they have not gotten involved. They're literally taking credit for this. That's very bold of them, because it's like, did Matthew Rosengart do nothing? Like, is that what they're trying to insinuate? Because Britney asked her mother to make those efforts, they're claiming Britney asked for this, and because the efforts were made very successful, Lynne believes that equates run in favor of Britney's estate or trust paying for those efforts. While acknowledging that the requested fee is in the 6 figures, Lynne respectfully suggests that the request is nothing compared to what Jamie's bill is. So she's trying to say Britney should pay us because she asked us to get involved. We were very successful at our mission. And if you look at it, her father's bill, Jamie Spears' bill, we're nothing. So just pay us the $600,000 and let us move along. Which, again, I just think this is such a nasty way to frame it. Like, oh, well, you know what? Like, we're not charging as much as like Jamie Spears, so you should just pay it. And Britney's lawyer isn't having any of this. Britney Spears has for decades been her family's sole breadwinner, supporting her entire family, Matthew said. And there's no legal basis for Lynne to ask for hundreds of thousands of dollars as a third party in this case. Girl, no one asked for your help. No one asked you to get involved. You just wanted to make sure you looked like the good guy at the end. Matthew also said that Lynne has, for at least a decade, resided in a large, expansive house owned by Britney Spears in Louisiana, for which her daughter has also continuously paid for utilities, telephone services, insurance, property taxes, landscape, pool work, pest control, repairs, and maintenance, totaling approximately $1.7 million. $1.7 million is way too much. Like, we need to cut the ties. It's time for Lynne to be cut off. Everyone's being cut off this date. It's Britney's. Well, there was a hearing over this situation, and the judge did have the opportunity to decide. During this hearing, Matthew Rosengart said that this is exploitative of Britney Spears. She was not under the impression that she would have to pay these legal fees for her mother. The judge actually declined to rule and put another hearing on the calendar for July 20th. Oh, we're just pushing it off and pushing it off. But supposedly at this next July hearing, we're going to hear a little bit about the surveillance reports and the investigation, and whether, I guess, like, Britney's going to pursue I think we already know that Britney's going to pursue charges, but like maybe a little bit more about that, which you guys know, I'm very interested in the legal charges of it all. Like, can you imagine if her father ended up getting charged? Like, that would be wild. There's still so much to unpack here. Before we close out this video, we have to talk about a couple of captions that Britney posted on the gram and she deleted. Britney writes, "When you finally can drive alone and keep going. Thanks to nobody but me for realizing taking all the freedoms that give a woman confidence is not only wrong, it's immoral. My family had no idea not allowing me to go to a spa, drive my own car, walk out my front door was wrong. And they definitely had no idea that it was completely wrong to hold a woman in a chair for like 10 hours a day." So she's being sarcastic here. "Since I've had to understand they were innocent and didn't know, well, I have a message from me to you." This little bunny says, F you, family and friends. It is eye-opening. The psychology and still being able to drive alone this past year. I don't feel like an old helpless lady anymore. Thank you for giving me what I so hardly worked for. A life, freedom, character through confidence. Although not one person put a hand out, I got to say it again today, and honestly, probably until the day I die. But unfortunately, now that the bunny me is alive, I'm not going anywhere. So send all that love back. Thank you, Jesus, for understanding the aliveness I feel with Godspeed. Thank you for allowing me to wake up today and remember my value and worth. She's being super thankful after shading her family. Although that is 100% a threat at this time because I was manipulated into believing I wasn't valued. So now that I know and I believe we are all starting to understand a little bit better, guess what? I have one little message for you. Do you know this number? Do we not know? Honestly, the ending is really throwing me off. Like, it was almost like difficult to read. But in other news, Britney posted a really sweet caption about her husband, Sam. Are they married? I don't know. She actually starts off by writing about her lawyer. "Matthew, my lawyer, has been so kind to introduce me to some of the most magical places I've ever been to in my life. Trust me, I know the beauty." My dog is squeaking her toy. It's so annoying. "Trust me, I know the beauty in where I am, and it's much appreciated. So here's me shooting pics of my husband. I have to do big letters because that's what my sister has always done on her gram." Ooh, bringing up Jane Lee Lynn. Ooh. Anyways, it's so mind-opening being in a resort where there's no paparazzi. For the first time in my life, I can actually be that girl who can act stuck up and talk to others about how I'm getting married out at dinners. Oh, that's sweet. Acceptance and freedom are my key factors in life at the moment, and also this yummy man who I love so much. It's kind of stupid. Talk about stupid me and my dog. Walked into the glass doors looking at the beach. I laughed so loud at him. Then the next day, I did the same thing. Just one of those moments. Why did I walk into a window? It's okay because everything is clear. Goggles in the water, in the ocean. And yeah, she says, you know, it's a clear day and God bless. So it's a nice caption, okay? But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think Lynne Spears is being greedy? Do you like this sweater? I just got it today in the mail. My dog is still barking with that thing, or chirping with that toy or whatever you want to call it. I've got a P.O. Box package item from, it looks like a company called nUFresh. It says stay fresh with nUFresh, and I don't smell anything yet. So let's go ahead and see what this letter has to say. Dear Sloan, we are huge fans of your YouTube channel here at nUFresh. Thank you for taking the time to spread awareness and create your videos. I know that you are making a difference. Oh, I hope that you know you're making a difference and that your kindness and sincerity is inspirational. I want to give you one of our electric facial misters. We are small skincare. My nose is so dry right now. I've got dry skin all over my nose because I've been peeling it lately. Reducing plastic pollution in cosmetics industry by replacing single-use facial mist with our electronic reusable facial mister. Oh, so you can like make your own like facial mister without having to like reuse the plastic and everything, I guess. Okay, cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. And I guess it like sprays out mist from this. This is so cool. I'll have to try it on my Instagram and like show you guys. So like, oh, there's a little dropper situation, and here is a charger. So I guess you put like okay, as a quick how-to, you can provide the dropper to fill them with your favorite toner. Okay, toner or filtered water allows you to create your own customized facial mist. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Thank you guys for sending this. I'll list it below. You guys should go and check it out. I feel like you can really put anything in it, like maybe like even like rose water or something. I don't know if that's maybe that's against the rules. Sorry, but wow, this is so sweet. I'm so excited to try it out. Go and check it out. Thank you for sending it to me, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.